Empty universe. Empty universe. Empty universe. Empty universe.
Hey guys, Empty Universe here. Just doing an unveiling video. It would be an unboxing if it were this past Saturday after that amazing reptile show. I did end up bringing home a new addition to my collection. I kept telling the guy my wife's gonna kill me. My wife is gonna kill me. You know, she, let's just say she thought the Candino female pickup from Always Evolving Python was going to be my last pickup for the year, and I thought it was as well until I saw this guy. I case these shows out like crazy. I got distracted. Out over top of the lake there was a huge blue heron flying by. Anyway, I case these these shows out like I just scan and scan and scan and scan and scan and look for specific ball python mutations or morphs, combos, whatever you want to call them. I look for specific genes that I want to work with, and if I don't see anything, I normally just go home, with just the the viewing pleasure of seeing a lot of cool animals in the day. But this specific day was pretty amazing. It was pretty cool to see this specific snake. So I went back to this this breeder. All right, I wanted to go get the card. I don't want to leave this guy hanging in any sense. Triple J Reptiles. It's John and Jamie Fitzwater's company. I'm assuming they're local. I haven't really noticed them at the shows before. Maybe they've been there and I just haven't been blown away with some of the collection that they have there. But this time around, they had some really nice looking purple passion stuff, phantom stuff. So I'm really interested in the phantom gene, working with it. And the male that I picked up has that specific gene in it. So, and along with two other genes that just complement the phantom gene and just blow this thing up. It makes it look so amazing. So, without further ado, here's my new pickup, the wife killer. I should say a husband killer. The one that my wife is. She wasn't too angry. I called her up and I was like, oh, what if I pick up a snake? What would you do? How bad would you kill me? She's like, you better not. You should put it towards something else. I want to save for a nice rack system at some point here. But that stuff can wait, considering I have just a slight amount of space left on the rack that I'm using currently. So Triple J Reptiles. You can email them. They're from Elizabethtown, PA. So yeah, they're pretty local. Looks like a Lancaster area code. triplejreptiles at AOL.com is their email. It says on their card, anything you want, we can find. So give them a shout if you need anything. If you're looking for specific phantom stuff, they had some really, really nice stuff in their collection there for sale. So and at a reasonable price as well. I don't know if they were just show prices or not, but you could always email them. Again, it's triplejreptiles at AOL.com. But without further ado, as mentioned about a minute ago, here's the new pickup. Now, I will be doing this video in short takes, considering I'm using my cell phone camera. I need to get one of those little stands that I see around. I just never get out of the house to get stuff that I need for any of this videography stuff. So, but yeah, so you may see some quick, choppy motions to the next, position of this tub, as well as handling the snake and such, just because I'm going one-handed with this. So let's see what I can do right now, keeping this thing in focus and whatnot. This is the little tub I'm keeping them in for now. But it's got a little water dish. The carpeting that I use, as mentioned in a previous video a long time ago, this is a substrate I use. It's indoor-outdoor carpeting. It's mold resistant, which is nice. It can be washed and dried. Drying kills all sorts of bacteria, as well as the washing it does as well in hot water. So that I can just continue to replace used or dirtied, soiled carpet and just continue to go through. And it's very cheap to use. So it's very cost effective and efficient as well. So this is the stuff that I use. But here he is. This is my newest addition. He is I wish it would have stayed bright there for a second. Maybe I can get some of that sunlight in here. He is a leopard pastel phantom, or a phantom pastel leopard, or a pastel leopard phantom. any way you want to swing it, this guy is just insane. He ate last night for me, so this is, when I wanted to showcase him was the day after he ate. Make sure he ate, make sure he's kind of comfortable, and I know he's eating. Yeah, let me get him out here and show him off a bit and take him out in the sunlight a little bit to get some really nice, daylight camera action going where you can really see his true colors, the smokiness, the slight purple hues and that smokiness coming up in his flames, and the bright yellow from the pastel leopard on that. This is probably the best spot inside of my house to pick up the colors on him, so excuse the mess in the background of the kids' toys and whatever else there may be, but I mean, just check out the blushing, how incredible the blushing is, how destroyed that pattern is. The leopard really kind of makes that phantom pattern just kind of fizzle away, and then the color, that yellow in there, how bright it is from the pastel. Pastel leopards are really, really nice. And you just throw it into this phantom and it just creates this amazing looking snake. And I saw this guy, I kept going back to him, kept going back and looking, and he was there for the price, and I was like just surprised. And I mean, this guy is just incredible. Visually stunning. And look how high, I mean, those flames come right up over top of his dorsal. They just break right through. Just an electrifying pattern. Check out his head. And he's got that smoky phantom, Look at that thing. It's like a purplish gray color. I really love this pattern and coloration. Just the combination of everything is really just what I'm looking for in my snakes. Just blows me away. And now I have another leopard male to work with. Now I will be putting him with my phantom girl. She's a really dark phantom. She's almost a xanthic looking. To get some super phantoms, super leopard phantoms, pastel phantoms, super whatever I can do. And work with him. And then I also am trying to think of something else to add to this. I don't really want to add much more to this. I mean, would Orange Dream work? Would Red Stripe do anything for this guy? I mean, Banana would be bananas, obviously. The Coral Glow Banana gene. This pattern, this blushing, imagine what that would do. It'd be really fun to work with and be something different you don't normally see. At least I don't normally see with the Banana gene. But there's not much more I would want to do with it. I mean, would Enchi do anything to this, really? I mean, would Pastel, obviously another Pastel, super Pastel, would that just break everything down more? Obviously it would, but, this guy to me is perfect as is. And I'm just glad that I can share them with everybody here on YouTube. If you're liking what you're checking out here and seeing, subscribe, comment. Remember, we have a 250 subscriber giveaway coming up. As soon as I hit that mark, I will be releasing a video. But I have some rules that I may, some game rules to imply here or implement to the challenge here for a winner. I may have to do something a little different. I plateaued around 75 subscribers, and I've had like really strong followings. Just simple comments, but it's consistent, and I really appreciate it. To those who comment on a daily basis, I truly appreciate it. And to those who I comment and conversate with, this is something that I talk about. I really want to share what's out here and continue to give and share and such. So we're gonna do a 250 snake giveaway. The first 75 subscribers. What I'm getting at is I may double up on their chances. Let's just say of possibly winning. So we'll see how this goes. But I will release a video at 250 subscribers. So let's get there. I'm gonna have to pick something up soon to showcase what we will be doing the giveaway for, so people will get more enticed to subscribe. But for now, this is an amazing creature I wanted to showcase here. So Again, it's a leopard pastel phantom, or a phantom, let's just say a pastel leopard phantom. I like that, because the pastel leopard, you know, if you were to visualize that, that really comes out, and then the phantom's just kind of all in the background here, all that dark purple grayish coloring coming through. So however you want to put it, it doesn't matter. It's all the same three genes, but this thing is just gorgeous. So I'm going to put him down. I'm going to get some other angles here in a second just to kind of go out of this video here. Thanks again. Subscribe, comment, share, like. I will be posting some things on Instagram. If you're not following me on Instagram, it's mt_universe_. I believe it's just a space when you're searching on Instagram, but it shows up as an underscore or an underline or whatever you want to call the underdash. So follow me on there. I'll be posting some pretty cool pics of him. Let's just take one now. But yeah, I'll be posting some pictures of him and maybe short videos of him and updates as well. I can't wait to see this guy shed out. So here we have some nice side shots here over top of the white, but it's a little dim in my house. But you can just see the blushing come up, the crazy electric patterning. And he's, as shown in the last part of the video, he's a lot brighter in regular lighting. But I mean, he's just amazing. He's young. He's a little over a month old, so he's a little guy. But hopefully by next year we'll be able to get him into some breeding projects if he grows well enough and eats every week. You know, I feed my snakes once a week, sometimes twice, depending on if they're a little larger and if somebody else doesn't eat. So I'll see if there's a cleanup crew, you know, kind of in a sense. And I don't overfeed. I'm not feeding like medium rats twice a week or anything crazy like that with, you know, some of my larger snakes. It's just, you know, if one of my smaller snakes that are taking weaned rats, you know, doesn't take one, I can give one of my larger snakes a weaned rat and not feel so guilty about feeding twice in a week. I know there's some people that'll feed whenever the snake's hungry. Well, you know, I go by what the breeders kind of have told me their, you know, feeding schedules are, and it's usually once a week, and that's a safe way to go. It's a healthy way to go. All my snakes grow at a fairly good pace, and I'm not rushing anything, so they eat what they're supposed to as far as their body size goes once a week. Look at that. Look at that blushing coming up, the flames just ripping up through. It's just this smoky white coloring. It's that nice phantom purplish gray. Oh, and I wanted to show off his belly if I can. That's the other thing. I keep forgetting to do that. If I can. Because his tail is that bright yellow color. And you're not seeing it here. But let's bring him back over here into the light. Yeah, I can show off his belly a little better. See his tail down here? Come here, little guy. There we go. Okay, so white on yellow, it's hard to distinguish the coloring, but it's pretty cool. It's like right up to his cloaca there. It's bright yellow, and then he goes white, and there's just the slightest yellow coming up underneath some of this patterning here, as I think the leopard gene tends to do on bellies. There you can see it. It's just got a nice yellow color in here. A little bit up there, you can see it underneath. But, you know, that's small compared to the amazing patterning up top and coloration up top. Look how bright that is. That contrast is just insane. And then it just smokes out. It just kind of smooths. It just kind of, I don't even know what you want to call it. It just kind of gradiates out, and the gradation on this thing is just beautiful. Look at the blushing. Alright, I'm done just, you know, going on about this guy here, but again, I wanted to showcase him so bad. I wanted to hold him so bad. So now that he ate yesterday, I'm able to, I have tiny hands, by the way. Look at these things. So he's a tiny guy, but alright, I'm rambling, so we'll get off of here. I'll probably shut this thing off and edit this part out, but maybe not. Look at that. Oh, he's just stunning. All right, guys, thanks. I'm going to beat a dead horse here, but comment, subscribe, like. Tell me what you think. I appreciate it. I'm out.